Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is Alan Shay with our society. And I'm glad you can join us today because we have a very interesting show. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to try and utilize a different concept for the show today. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you a perspective called a narrative show, where I'm actually going to talk about a particular show as a result of narrating the show. And the reason why I wanted to try and do that for you viewers is because I wanted to kind of go in and out of different places and perspectives that we cover on today's show. Today's show is going to be featuring, and I'm going to go right to it right now, it's going to be featuring our Assemblyman Chris Holden. He had a block party this past weekend. It was his 22nd block party, and it was a very, very good, active, well-attended event. And it really set the standard for Pasadena and for our community, especially Northwest, and I was quite pleased to be a part of it. So I wanted to kind of take my time and digest that experience and share it with you. What I found out in going through the steps of looking at this event was, first, it was well attended, as I mentioned before. It had the mayor of Pasadena was there, the chief of police, the chief of the fire department, all the heads of the departments in Pasadena, and very, very well received. And what made it so beautiful was that this was Chris's 22nd event hosting his block party. So it was very inspiring to see that this party has taken place for the last 22 years. The other thing that made it really amazing is his activities that were taking place. He had given out scholarships to a number of different students from PUSD here in Pasadena, which made it very, very rewarding to see how far he extended himself to make sure that young people seek out and receive the benefits of the community. So that was a great experience to see. He had several other events that took place, from the traditional Mexican dancers, and what was really quite appealing was that he not only had one type of Mexican traditional dancing from the women that were there. He had several. In fact, I would say there was probably 4 different sets of Mexican dancers from the traditional to one that was kind of like a folklore, I would say, dancer. So it was really, really interesting to see how he reached out to make sure he had diversity in his block party, which was quite refreshing, considering that Northwest Pasadena is a very diverse community here in Pasadena. So I think his block party was truly representative of what we should see here in Pasadena. Not only did he have the block party with the folklore Mexican dancers, not only was he giving out scholarships to our PUS students, and certainly, as I said, he was able to have the support of all of the heads of the city of Pasadena, but he also made sure that he had numerous sponsors that really showed the strength and the support that he has, as well as the support that we have in the Northwest. What my hopes would be is that in seeing this event, that we can translate that into what the entire Northwest community of Pasadena should benefit from, and get the attention. So I was really, really excited in hopes that this will carry on for the other neighborhoods throughout Northwest. The really, really amazing thing was that I felt and I saw, and being a part of the block party was, again, how engaging Chris was with a lot of the attendees that came to the block party. Now, I'm not sure whether they were neighbors of his or if they were just constituents that came out to support him, but it was well received, and that is always a good, positive perspective that we have in our community. So I commend Chris for showing us that we can have this here in the Northwest Pasadena community. So hopefully what you're going to see throughout the entire show, and I'm not going to go into each and every aspect of what we've done today on today's show, but what I want to do is kind of just cover some background, because again, I want to narrate the story of the block party as much as possible, so that you could also get a real indication of what type of energy, time, and I'm sure money that went into making this block party a success. And it again speaks volumes when you consider it was in Northwest Pasadena, and certainly how comfortable and how well received it was. So we want to try and again make that our focal point as we move forward. And as I said, you'll see other interviews in today's show, and certainly I hope that you can see how we here in Pasadena embrace our communities. And certainly if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. You can email me at shayandassociates@hotmail.com if you have any questions, and hopefully you'll enjoy the show.
It is Shay.
Right. There you go.
It's one of mine.
All right.
I need your support.
Okay.
And I think you may want to participate. Not with Cover California.
Right.
But I had 2 strokes in 2011.
Okay.
As a result of the 2 strokes, I started a nonprofit corporation. On November 5th at Pasadena High School Victory Park, we're doing a 5K walk running festival.
Okay. When is this?
It's going to be on November 5th.
November 5th. Okay.
Yeah. And
Well, what you want to do is connect up with me, so that way if you want a little more media coverage, and I'll give you a plug here.
No, I don't want a little more media
Okay. So that I can kind of just interject with you my experience of what I gained as a result of shooting a show, actually by going out and being spontaneous and just moving along with what the mood of the spectators and activities were available. And that's what we're going to see today, folks. So hopefully come on in and join us. You're going to see Mr. Chris Holden. He's our state assemblyman here out of Pasadena, hosting his 22nd annual block party. And what he's demonstrating to us by putting this on every year is his true commitment to Pasadena. And he certainly has been able to have a great support base in doing this. I mean, when I look at the type of resources, time, energy, and the volunteerism that goes into putting on something of this magnitude, it's spectacular. And it really sets a good standard for us here in Pasadena, especially in the Northwest neighborhood, that, any one of our neighborhoods should be able to host something of this magnitude and get a good result. So come on in and join me today. You're going to see folklore dancers, the Mexican traditional dancing, from young women to high school women to adults, actually, in their customary traditional dance outfits. You'll also see Chris offering awards of well-achieved scholarships, I'll say, to our PUSD students who are looking to advance their education in a 4-year institution. So look at all of these different dynamics that were brought forth. Enjoy the music, enjoy the interviews, and most of all, enjoy our show. Hello, Police Chief.
Hello, sir.
How are you doing?
Shay?
And the beautiful First Lady of the Pasadena Police Department.
Here we are.
Wow. So what would you like to share with the viewers today?
Well, Alan, Deborah and I are here at Chris Holden's block party. It's become really just a staple of Pasadena. It's kind of the hallmark of where people go, in the last parts of July and the first parts of August, kind of the dog days of summer. But, we're trying to stay in the shade, and we're along with Vaskan Gordikian. Vaskan, come in here.
Hi, everyone.
So it's a good day, Alan. We're glad you're covering it. We hope that everybody can continue to support Chris, continue to support our police officers, and support our community as well. Thank you.
Well, we'd like to thank you for giving us that moment, and certainly here in the Northwest, and showing that how positive energy is just flowing everywhere. Am I right?
Shout out to the commissioner.
Absolutely, and our Pasadena Police. We've got to make sure.
All right.
All right. Thank you. You guys
sir.
take care. All right. All right. Take care. Excuse me, sir. How are you doing?
I'm well. How are you,
What
sir?
would you like to say about being in Northwest today?
I would say I love Northwest. Northwest is a beautiful part of Pasadena. We need more people like yourself to keep doing the good work that you do. This is a great day to be with Assemblymember Chris Holden.
Well, we want to thank you, sir, because we know how much Mr. Bill here gives to, or I should say Williams, excuse me, gives to Pasadena. I mean, you inspired me. So if you can keep your kid work up, I'll keep mine. How's that?
Sir. That's a deal.
Okay. Uh-oh. So I have to get this interview with two of Pasadena's finest. Our police officer, who is my favorite. You better watch out. So how are you doing?
I'm doing well, sir. Good to see you.
Good.
Nice and warm out here.
Oh,
Great
it is.
turnout. I love this.
So why don't you tell them how hard you're working out here today to make sure everybody is happy?
Well, I would like to say I'm working real hard, but I'm actually walking around eating and enjoying the people out here. But I love it. Love every minute of it because I love Pasadena. So this is awesome. Thank you.
I just want to thank you, and we'd like to make sure we keep a good, strong presence in Northwest.
Absolutely.
Let them know we have good turnouts and good events.
Yes,
Definitely. So,
Good to see you, sir.
what about you? Which school you go to, Melanie? Willard, okay. And you go to what school?
Yeah, I go to Jefferson.
Jefferson, all right. Thank you, lady. All right, Mr. Bill Wong, how are you doing today, sir?
Oh, we're doing great. Thank
Good,
you.
good. We're capturing some footage for Northwest commissioners and the Northwest show to
Just
show
like
how
last
much,
year.
huh?
Just like last year.
Yeah, almost like last year, but we're getting a little bit more interviews and make sure the real public servants are sharing with the people what the resources are and available to
We're here
them.
to
So,
do that, and one of the things we wanted to highlight this year.
why don't you take this?
Oh, okay. One of the really very important piece of information you want to share this year is the Heritage Square pre-applications. This is the long-awaited Heritage Square Senior Housing Project, affordable housing, 69 units for very low-income seniors, 55 years or older, and we have a stack of the pre-applications right here. Very important that the public understand these are due on August the 8th, and they must be mailed in to the leasing office. So we're here to provide copies of the application. The application will also be available at the City Housing Department office, as well as the Jackie Robinson Community Center, city libraries, and the Pasadena City Senior Center, of all other places. So we want to get the word out.
And what is the basic? Is there an age limit, income limit, or any guidelines that the viewers need to be aware of?
Basic guidelines, age limit 55 years or older. The income limit is very low income, and the income limits are set forth very clearly on the application. We also are giving preference to people who live or work in Pasadena. And basically these will be units that are called Section 8 project based, which means that the tenants who are selected will be paying no more than about a third of their income towards the rent. So that's a great housing resource that we're very pleased after all these years to have come online, and the project will be placed in service sometime in September.
Well, anything else you'd like to share with the viewers to get them excited about this new development and where it's located? And
It's located at 762 North Fair Oaks Avenue on the east side of Fair Oaks between Painter Street and Orange Grove Boulevard. Can't miss it. It's that big building that's under construction, and it's the nicest looking building on the block.
Okay, well, thank you, Jim. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Shay.
Okay. All right, thank you for the interview. So what do you guys think of the turnout so far today?
It is an awesome event. Everybody looks forward to it every year.
Wow.
Because it's like definitely a community block party.
Well, you know what I
We
love
look
about
forward
it?
to seeing our friends.
Absolutely, and everybody comes out. That's what I love about
Everybody
it.
from the mayor to
Right.
the chief to everybody.
Right. Well, that's what I've seen. So even the new city manager,
Yeah, he's out
he's
here
out
too.
here. Yeah, he's out here
Yeah,
too. So.
this is one event everybody needs to come to.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, thank you, ladies, for that. It's a quick interview, and we'll put you on our show. And how are you, ladies of AKA? Hi. How are you? We're just getting some footage to share with everybody how we in the Northwest can host a nice block party. Definitely. So, what would you like to share with some of the folks who's viewing the show about the AKAs?
The Pasadena chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated is committed to service here in the Pasadena area, and we do have a special target on the Northwest area. We have several programs. We work at John Muir High School. We have a mentoring program called Ascend. It is for high school girls. We are donating backpacks today. We actually ran out just about an hour ago, but we did donate more than 100 backpacks. We will have more at our health summit coming up on September 24th at Jackie Robinson Center.
Well, why don't you let the viewers know exactly what time at Jackie Robinson and that date once again?
Saturday, September 24th, 2016, 10 to 2 p.m.
Well, thank you very much. Definitely.
Good to see you, Alan.
You too. Even though it's hot as
So we're just here encouraging the kids to paint and self-expression. Anything goes today.
All right. Well, we thank you for your quick interview.
Thank you.
Thank you. You want to do it? Sure. Let me make sure. Okay. Hold your painting. So what you want to do is introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Sayuri, and I painted this. It's a heart. I outlined it with black, and I colored it with grass. And I put grass, and I put the sun and the moon.
Well, good. So what do you think about the event so far today?
It's good.
It's good. A lot of people.
Yeah.
Wow. We'll see what happens when you go up. So what school do you go to?
Willard.
Which one?
Willard.
Oh, Willard. Okay, good. What grade?
First grade.
First grade. Wow, you're a big first grader. Well, thank you. We enjoyed your interview. And what would you
Thank you.
share with all of the first graders out there for school?
I share my paintings and my crayons, and that's all I share.
There you go. It's all yours.
Hi, I'm Darrell Banton. I'm one of the staff at the La Pinnaresca and Hastings branches of the Pasadena Public Library. We're here to serve the community. The library itself has been around since the late 1800s. The particular branches that I work at, the La Pinnaresca branch, was founded in 1930, and the Hastings branch was founded in 1959. La Pinnaresca is on the eastern side of Pasadena, the western side, excuse me, and Hastings is on the eastern side. We serve the entire community. We serve adults, children, and infants as well for story times, homework help, and general research and pleasure reading. Please come by and visit us. We're here to serve you.
Thank you. We love the interview.
Thank you.
Okay. This is Alan Shay signing off, and hopefully you enjoyed today's show, the 22nd annual Chris Holden Block Party.